Today we are going to discuss about firewalls. AWS, we have three types of firewalls. One is security group. Second one, network access control list. Third one, web application firewall. See here, see this is our VPC, virtual private cloud for our production. So basic VPC only, but just concept oriented I'm explaining. See here, user trying to access app- application, right? So user trying to access application servers. So this is a private network and this is local network is a private network, organization network, and AWS is another private network. So if you want to access this user, we need public access for this server, for this application. So internet gateway, coming to internet gateway. Internet gateway, it is allow public traffic. This is the route table. Go and check route table. See here.
One little bit zoom చేయరా picture.
ఓకేనా?
Fine. ఈ picture ని చేయమన్నాను. Yeah, fine, Ram. Thank you.
Okay. So this is the route table.
Yes.
Go and check route table first. This is the route table which I have created. So inside route, initially, see this is the route table. Click on edit routes. Remove this one. So this is completely local network, means private. Understand?
Okay.
If you want to access the server, our application, we need public. So inside routes, we need to define route table inside route table. See here, internet gateway allow public traffic, but inside route table, this is completely private or AWS network. So there is no public traffic allowing rules. So for that you need to add route 0.0.0.0/0 means this is the default rule. means 0 to 255, any one of the public IP, it is going to allow via internet gateway. This is our dev VPC, right? Dev VPC, right? So this is select particular this VPC, this is internet gateway ID. So here understand clearly, this is the source IP, the destination. So source IP is public. You are also accessing EC2 service. I am also accessing EC2 service. Vamsi also accessing VC2 service, EC2 service. Satyanarayan also accessing EC2 service. So in this case, every user has different public IPs. See, go and check your system public IP, my IP. See, this is my IP, IPv4. Already you know what is the public IP range and private IP range. Already we discussed. So here everyone has different IPs. So in that case, we don't know which IP is assigned. So that's why they are defined decentralized rule 0.0.0/0 means any public IP, entire world, any public IP will access this EC2 service from AWS service provider. That's there. Now this user has public IP. This public IP in internet gateway pass to route table. Route table is functionality of route table is routing between private and public and private profit. So AWS providing endpoint called subnet association. It has collection of subnets. On top of subnet, we can deploy number of servers. On top of servers, we can deploy the application. So if you want to access this application, this public traffic has to route private traffic. So user can able to access the server. So this is the entire flow. So like that, you need to explain the flow as usually. Next, come now. See here 0.0.0.0/0. This is centralized rule. Remember this. This is a public. So this user can able to access, pass through route table and can able to access the server. So see, remember one more point. This second point. Flow over. See here, multiple VPCs. In entire infrastructure, application infrastructure, we have multiple virtual data centers means what multiple VPCs. So non-prod means dev, SIT, UAT, and is this one. Management. These all environments comes under one VPC. And production is application deployment. Only applications, live application maintain specific VPC called production. DR is one. DR means data recovery. So next, for each and every VPC, we need to create separate internet gateway. That is mandatory rule. If you want to expose your application publicly, then we need internet gateway. This is second point. So next, route table can have multiple subnets. See here, this route table has have multiple subnets, but subnet, this specific subnet means one subnet, no need, doesn't allow multiple route tables. See, this is subnet one. Subnet one, if you want to attach multiple route table, you will we will get conflict. Means already this CADR range is mapped to this specific sub route table. One specific means if it is public subnets, I have three public subnets. I have application subnets three and DB subnets three. So each three subnets, each group of subnets have multiple route tables. Remember this point also. So now coming to firewalls. So we are allowing centralized rule. So means anyone can access this application, means some hackers, somebody will access the servers, they will do misleading activities inside. So in that is creating violation for application. So we need to deploy application secure manner. That's why firewalls came into the picture. AWS has three types of firewalls. One is security group, SC. Next, NACL, Network Access Control List. WAF, Web Access Firewall or Web Application Firewall. You can call. No, coming to security group. See here, already terminated instances. There is no instances in this VPC. So we need to understand more things while creating instances. See here, you want to deploy application, yes, any cloud provider providing so mission images means if you want to install Windows in local, how we are using ISO files. Same like they are managing naming convention like AMI means Amazon Mission Image. Web application layer and DB layer. For that, we need servers. So Elastic Cloud Compute is is Amazon service. It is used to create virtual servers. So we need AMI. AMI means Amazon Mission Image. Next, after we need hardware resources. This is hardware resource. AWS has hardware family. Here, instance family. We have 5 types. One is general purpose. Or general optimize. You can call optimize. Next, compute optimize. Next, GPU optimize. GPU. Memory optimize. Storage optimize. So next, keeper is common. Keeper, if you want to access this server, we need access key. That is key pair. So next, this is a network setting. See here, this is our custom VPC. One 116.3.0/24. This is the subnet marks. See here, available IP range 0 to 255, means total 256. So remaining IPs, what about remaining IPs? Anybody know? Knows? Hello?
Yes, Ram. Initially, we have initialized it, right? This one. Depend on the number of employees.
That is okay. That is IP range.
Okay.
See here, calculate 256. Already you know. 2 power of 24. No. 24 minus, so 8 only. Total 32 IP range, right? IPv4 means 8 bits. 8 bytes. Each byte has 8 bits. So 24 minus 32 means 8 bits. See here, 256 bit. 256 IPs will get. But why it is showing only available IPs? 251. Remaining 5 IPs where went? I am asking. Hmm? ఫాస్ట్ గా రెస్పాండ్ అయితే ఫాస్ట్ మీకు తెలీదా హలో
Ram, don't know Ram. Please tell.
ఓకే see here AWS network settings back they are setting configured like that. See here, one is network ID, one IP reserved for network, 5 IPs are reserved. Any subnet, go and check any subnet, it will give you after minus these reserved IPs only, remaining IPs we can able to create. One is network ID. means 172.1 dot 16.3 dot 0 to 255. Initially 172.16.3 dot 0. This is reserved for network ID. So subnets. First network ID. Second one broadcast VCD means server to server broadcasting. It is reserved. One IP is reserved. 172 dot 16.3 dot 0. This is the first. Second one 172 dot 16.3 dot 1. Next internet gateway. One IP reserved for internet gateway. One 172.16.3 dot. And last IP reserved for DNS. First IP and last IP is mandatory reserve. Remaining 13, remaining 256 IPs jumbling. So any one of the IP it is going to take, not specific one. So internet gateway. And next total 5 IPs. DNS. One 172.16.3 dot 2 255. Last one reserved. And DHCP protocol, dynamic host configuration protocol. DHCP. So you can take like that. But the three IPs jumbling will happen. But these are network ID and DNS is mandatory. First IP and last IP is reserved. All IPs are reserved, but these are jumbling only. Okay. See, this is a complete VPC. Means network. network ID. First, network identification of VPC. Network ID. Network ID is identification of VPC. Inside, I have created 3 servers. So this is a network, entire network. Subnet mask. Subnet mask. Identification of network. And network IP. Network IP means identification of server and broadcast BCD. If you want to broadcast between servers, this broadcast ID is required. And DNS, finally DNS. So these are all IPs are reserved. Remember this point. So next, security groups for Linux protocol, remote for Linux remote protocol, SSH, and Windows protocol, RDP. So remember these. And one more here. Here we have 2 types of public IPs. One is dynamic IP.